Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for a quick little dojo run. I am here on my Mercedes DaBoking, and I wanted to go ahead and still test out my hyper skills, so I wanted to do a dojo run, so I hope you guys don't mind the video. Due to request, this video I will go ahead and talk about my high school experiences. I guess a lot of you guys do want to know how my 4 years of high school went, and maybe some of you guys are about to approach it and a little intimidated by high school. High school is intimidating at first, but at the end, it's just all fun and games. But high school is high school. The stories you guys hear it's probably true. People eating each other, vampires sucking blood, never dying, falling in love, Twilight, all that good stuff. No, but so my high school experience, no vampires were involved, but I went to kind of a richer end high school. It's called Cherry Creek High School, and it's kind of one of those top-notch high schools in Colorado, or at least the reputation is for my state. And what's funny, crazy thing is that my neighborhood is actually the cutoff line for Cherry Creek and a different high school, maybe Arapahoe or so. So I was kind of in a situation where I didn't really belong in that high school, or my neighborhood didn't really belong in that high school, because that high school was super rich. It was crazy, there's like people driving Mercedes. John Elway's son and daughter went to my school, and it was kind of insane because I just felt like I didn't belong there. So my group of friends and I, we were kind of like, I wouldn't say they were rebellious. We just wouldn't drive Mercedes to school or have really fancy wolf purses that we would lug around with our gold and silver in our pockets, looting from the poor. No, I mean, we were the poor, I felt like, at our high school. So that being said, we would have to accommodate, like, people always had their new phones or their awesome cars or their cool dresses and socks, I don't know, hats and glasses and earrings. And we didn't really have that kind of stuff. So I kind of felt a little bit excluded from the normal group of high school. And I luckily made some awesome friends that weren't really too into the money stuff, and they wouldn't judge you if you didn't have like that much money. So I was kind of glad for that. But one thing that my group, I could safely say, that we invented was the 50-cent meal. Now this was amazing because around our campus, we had a pretty nice campus. We could go off campus to go eat, and we could go eat at all those nice places like Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Tokyo Joe's, Einstein's, Wendy's, and they were double charging the price because they know that we were kind of a richer high school, so they would overcharge us for food. And it got really expensive, and we didn't bring lunch, of course, because all the cool kids doesn't bring lunch. Who brings lunch? And so freshman and sophomore year, my friends and I would go to King Soopers, and we would put together ourselves an awesome meal. Now King Soopers, for you guys that don't know, is a supermarket. It's like Safeway or Albertsons or something, I don't know, Lucky Sevens, whatever you guys go to. It's a supermarket, and it has some crazy awesome things in there. Now we got creative, so what we did was we put together our 50-cent meal. We would get a top ramen packet, not in the cup because the cups are more expensive, but just the packet themselves, they're like 10 to 20 cents. I don't know, they're really cheap, and you can get them in bundles that are even cheaper. You get that, and then you get an expired soda, right? You find it in the really back left-hand corner of King Soopers where there's spiders crawling all around. It's in this basket where there's just expired soda, and they sell it for like 15 cents. I don't even know the price, but it was super cheap and it was super unhealthy. And then we would go into the deli section where they would serve all the chicken and stuff like that with King Soopers, and we would go fill up our water in the bathroom. We would ask for a cup or a little bowl, empty bowl. They would give it to us, of course, because they're confused why all the time. And then we would put our ramen inside. We would put water from the bathroom sink water inside the bowl, and then we would microwave it for like 5 minutes, and then it'll be awesome and ready to eat. We would have top ramen and soda for like 50 cents, and this was crazy because we did this for like a year. And then all of a sudden King Soopers saw this, and then what they did was they took away their microwave and they started charging us to ask for the little bowls. So we had to eat cold ramen for sophomore year. So that was kind of crazy, but I thought that was kind of cool because a lot of the other kids, they started to catch on with it, and the richer kids would stop going to Tokyo Joe's and stuff, and like they would really be like buying out the ramen from the King Soopers. And I thought that was awesome because you don't need to spend so much money to eat good. Well, you probably should, because what we were eating was expired soda and 10-cent ramen. But so that wasn't the healthiest year, but definitely it saved a lot of money and it was a lot of fun. Of course, once junior and senior hit of high school, we got cars and we just drove home and played Halo all day for lunch. You know, we didn't really need to eat. We just had Halo 3 or 2 or whatever was out back then. So yeah, guys, that was a little bit of, I guess, my high school lunch experience. But if you guys want me to tell you guys a little bit more about my high school experience, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I do have some stories, some experiences, I guess, but they're always fun. And leave your guys' lunch experiences in the below. I always love to read your guys' comments. Thank you so much for watching. This has been DaBoki, and we'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.